Hi my fragrance friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Today I wanted to just quickly jump on here and go over some perfume and mist combinations that I wore this week that I was super excited about, that I really enjoyed and wanted to share with you. There was a couple of days this week that I just wore a straight perfume, no mist, no nothing. It was just one of those days. And a couple of them I shared already on my shorts, so you can go see that. But the ones I did not share, I am going to share it here. So the first one, we're going to hop right in. The first one I wore today, and let me just say that this is just mesmerizing. I literally had somebody chase me out of a Starbucks. No, not just walk out, not just jog out, literally chase me out of the Starbucks. Okay, and I also got a compliment from the cashier as well in Starbucks. So this combination right here hits. Okay, so we're gonna hop right in. I'm just going to show you an overview of all the products, and then I'm going to break it down with you guys. So these are what you're going to need. Okay, so for the base, we're going to go in with Beach Nights from Bath and Body Works, and this has notes of toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. And I love Beach Nights because I feel like it's almost like a chameleon, because it has almost this salty vibe and it's creamy and it's not intrusive, that it makes a good base for a lot of things. That's why you can see that it's actually more filled with air, but there's quite a heavy dent in here. You can hear that it's actually getting pretty empty over this part. I love mixing this with a lot of things. Okay, so you go in with Beach Nights all over your body, the body cream, and then I think this is one of the newer releases from Pink. So this is Vanilla Clouds, and in Vanilla Clouds we have Cottonwood and Toasted Hazelnut. Honestly, I don't know what Cottonwood is. To me, it sounds something like clean and airy, but it smells nothing like that, so I don't know what Cottonwood is. This just smells like vanilla and hazelnut to me. And it smells so pretty. It smells so pretty. And I don't know if you know, but in Jimmy Choo, in addition to the lychee, in addition to the slight coffee note in here, in addition to the vanilla, there is also a hazelnut note in the base. So it made me think of this. Okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, super excited here. Okay, so Vanilla Clouds. So after you put the base of the body cream of Beach Nights from head to toe, or rather from neck to your ankles and your feet, going with that, then spray all over and spray liberally with Vanilla Clouds from Pink. And then we come in with the two main things. So here we have Jimmy Choo Fever. Just the overall of the notes, this is a very beautiful, very sexy scent, but not like in a deep way. I mean, I wouldn't think so. I think this is more of like a sweet kind of, more like a sweet kind of slightly juicy sexiness. And I had mentioned in my first sit-down perfume review of the month, that Honorine Blanc does a really great job of doing sweet sexy with her perfumes, and that was the reason why I bought this, is because Honorine Blanc and Nathalie Larson worked on this together. So you already know it was going to be magic. So yes, I bought a blind bought it off of that. Let's get real, I buy all my stuff blind. But anyway, that's for another day. But yes, so you go in with Jimmy Choo at your pulse points, have fun with it, go in with it, and then this is also made by Honorine Blanc. This is from Cotterell, and there are multiple flankers. So this is Yes, I Am Pink. And in this, we have pear, we have raspberry, there is cardamom, there is ginger flower, and there is milk. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but those are the things that are prominently coming into my head. And so I'm thinking the coffee is going to go well with the milk, and the cardamom would just go really well with the hazelnut and the vanilla, and obviously the hazelnut in here and the cardamom in my head, like the cardamom and the vanilla. I don't know, just everything just worked in my head, and this is amazing on its own, and this is really, really good on its own. Baby girl, but you put them together. Oh my God, it is so bloody good. It is magnificent, magnificent. I literally could not stop smelling myself, okay? I literally got chased out of our Starbucks, okay? Listen to me, listen, baby girls, listen to me. You know, we all have those days that you just want to fly under the radar and you don't want people to notice you. On those days, do not wear this combination. Do not. You will get noticed. You will get complimented. You will likely get chased. So don't wear it, because I know for me, like every so rarely, I like to slip into my New York mode when I want to fly under the radar, and I will wear sweats, and I will wear a hoodie, and I will wear my New York Yankee cap and my hoops, because I just kind of want to fly under the radar, because 95% of the time I'm wearing my stilettos. But those days that you don't want to be noticed, don't wear this. Don't wear this, because you will get noticed and you will get complimented. This combination right here, I think, is one of the best combinations I have ever did. Again, Bath & Body Works Beach Nice Body Cream, Pink Vanilla Clouds, Jimmy Choo Fever, and Cottrell, Yes, I Am Pink. And this is designer, and this is a very affordable fragrance. So, baby girl, you're welcome in advance. You will be getting compliments. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, next one right up. I don't want to make this too long. Okay, so the next one up, I'll just give you a quick overview. And if you've watched my period perfumes of the month, you'll be familiar with why I'm putting these together. But I also threw a little something in extra. This was earlier in the week. I wanted something light, not too intrusive, but I also was craving something a little sweet. So go in with the base of the body cream from Bath & Body Works, Honey Wildflower, and in Honey Wildflower, where are the notes? Oh, here we go. Crisp hair, fresh wildflowers, and sweet honey. This is a really beautiful, crisp, not clean as in like cottony kind of laundry clean, crisp as in like it's just a sharp, tart, uplifting, happy scent, and the honey adds this sweetness without being cloying. So it's like a crisp kind of honey sweetness. And this is actually pretty strong, this combination, so you can actually skip the body cream. You don't absolutely have to put the body cream. And then after you put this from the top of your neck all the way down to your toes, then you go in with the Honey Wildflower body spray all over. Go in with that. Again, it's strong, but it lasts long, right? And I'm a super fan of this. Let me just smell it again. I love this. Oh, God, it's so good. So good. All right, so you put this on the base. Then you go in with Lanvin Rumiere 2 Rose. This is a very beautiful citrusy, slightly rosy, uplifting, crisp scent. Let me just spray this in the air. Oh my God, I absolutely love this smell. It is so beautiful. It reminds me of living in New York and just like taking walks in like Central Park in the nice, beautiful heat. And again, it's really, really cold, but I was just craving something crisp and sweet and uplifting, and this just kind of hit the spot for me. And this is still crisp enough to cut through the cold. Do you understand what I'm saying? So even though it's really, really cold, this is like a Versace Eros Perfume, where it's just those citruses that can just cut through the heat, but conversely can cut through the cold. You understand what I'm saying? So put those together. And this is a beautiful combination on its own. But after I put it on, I usually, like, sometimes in the month, like, I stay away from, like, cloyingly sweet smells. But I was still craving something sweet, so I wanted to see how I could kind of mitigate that. Then I thought, put a little bit of this. So this is Khaltat Al Arabiya. Royal Blends, excuse me. I think this is LATTAFA. I don't know, maybe I think it is LATTAFA. Whatever, just put it into Google. Khaltat Al Arabiya, Royal Blends. And this is, I don't remember the notes, I'm sorry, I really don't. It's a beautiful, sweet, really, really sweet Middle Eastern fragrance. I think there is apple in here. I'm pretty sure there's an apple note in here. That's why I thought of apple and orange and just go really well together. And it is a beautifully nice, sweet smell that has sillage and projection. The longevity is pretty decent actually. But because this is so strong on its own, the Honey Wildflower and Lumiere 2 Rose, and I was only craving something sweet and I didn't want to be overbearing, I just took this and I put it at my wrist. And when I tell you that was enough, baby girl, that was enough. When I was driving, I was catching wafts of myself hours later just from putting it on my wrist. And just this gentle sweetness from the Khaltat al Arabia with the wild honey flower and the crispness, right, of the Lumiere 2 Rose. Oh my God, I was smelling good. I was smelling amazing in an uplifting, happy, bright way, and just the right amount of sweetness from the Khaltat Arabia on my wrist. It was just wafting and just mixing in the air. It was just bloody amazing, bloody amazing. So that was another heavy hitter for this week. All right, and the next one, this one was a cute one. I really, really enjoyed this one. I did this one earlier in the week. When I'm done with this, I'm definitely going to get the full bottle of this. Okay, so this is just the overview. Okay, so for this one, I didn't put a lotion on that day. I was feeling a little lazy. I didn't put any scented lotion. It was just regular Lubriderm unscented lotion, so there's nothing fancy with that one. So here we have Victoria's Secret Velvet Petals. We have Lush Blooms Almond Glaze, made you blush, again, all poetic. Yeah, so this is a really pretty, like literally the epitome of what a pretty smell would, not the epitome, no. I guess the characterization of what a pretty scent would smell like. And it's a slightly almondy smell. It is florally, and it was just a really nice base to have on my body. So you go in with Velvet Petals from the top of your neck all the way down to your toes. And yes, I spray mist on my toes and my ankles and the tops of my feet. I do not play around. And when I really want to get crazy, I even spray my feet after putting lotion naturally, because it will dry out your feet. Naturally put lotion to protect your feet, but then yes, I spray mists and perfume on my feet, ladies. Get with the program. Okay, next up, we have, I'm going to butcher this name. This is Les Notes Gourmands from Reminiscence. And I think the brand name is Drage. Honestly, I don't know. If you just put Les Notes, I really, it's annoying when things are such long names. Les Notes Gourmands Reminiscence. It's a really sweet, almondy smell. It's really good, but it doesn't last long on its own, so I love to mix it with things. So you go in with Velvet Petals, you go in with Les Notes Gourmands, Drage. It's the white bottle. There's a green one and a pink one, so this is the white one for if you want an almondy smell. So that goes into almond and almond. And then you go in with Perfect Intense, by Marc Jacob. Now this is a beautiful note. If you are familiar with Bath and Body Works Poppy, this is similar to that. It's in that vein, right? If that really sharp, tart rhubarb note. So you can tell, like, clearly this week I just wanted something really uplifting and tart. But yeah, so this has almond in it, I believe. Yes, it has almond in it, rhubarb, and this is a very interesting smell. I got a sample of Perfect by Marc Jacobs about a year ago, and I really, really enjoyed it, but it kind of just slipped my mind. And then I went into Ulta. This was like early in the spring, I think, and I went in there to buy a lotion. I don't remember what lotion it was. I think it was Hemp's. That's what it was. I went to go pick up a Hemp's lotion from Ulta, and naturally I got sidetracked with the fragrances, and I started sniffing things and got completely sidetracked. And I ended up smelling the Marc Jacobs Intense, and I really, really liked it. And I also tried Billie Eilish, I don't know, the bust of her. I didn't like it, and I was smelling a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, I liked this enough to pick up the travel size, and when this is done, I would very likely get the big bottle. But when you put these together, this is a beautiful combination. Nice almondy, unique in the sense that because there's rhubarb and almond. And if you ever smell Marc Jacobs Intense, you'll understand what I mean when this is unique. But it is strong. So this one you have to be careful because it is the sillage and the projection and the longevity is there. And this can be a little overbearing if you spray too much. So just be easy with this. So yeah, so you go in with this all over your body. I was pretty liberal with this with the spraying because again, it's a really pretty sweet scent with the vanilla and the almond, but it doesn't really last long. And then I was slightly liberal with this. But again, I didn't also want to knock myself out. So I went in with my neck, my pulse points, in between my elbows, behind my knees, on my ankles, and a few sprays on my chest and one behind my neck. But yeah, so this was the last combination of the week. Not the last one. There's 2 other stories with the other things that I did, but these are the ones that I didn't share. And I just really want to take a moment to really reiterate the combination of putting Pink Cacharel. Yes, I am pink first with Jimmy Choo Fever, Beach Nights, and Vanilla Clouds. I brought the heat this week. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Thank you, my lovely ladies. I hope you have an excellent Friday. I'm just going to chill and I'm going to read my Star Trek Universe magazine and just chill out at this point and eat some mushroom risotto and just have a good evening. I hope you guys have a good evening as well and you have some, chilling plans, or maybe you go out for dinner or doing something interesting or doing nothing at all. Let me know if you have any interesting combinations or what your scent of the day was and how your Friday was. And I will definitely be talking to you guys on Sunday, and I'll be doing, God willing, my Middle Eastern perfume collection. And just a gentle reminder, my friends, to take a moment to thank somebody, even if it's for something small. And more importantly, take a moment to thank God, because if you're here watching this video, that means you made it into yet another day. And even with our trials and tribulations, God is great. All right. Thank you, my friend. Bye.